More than 120 years ago, Jamshedji Tata set up the first steel plant in India, thus laying a strong foundation for the country's industrial development and economic progress. In the early decades of post-independent India, steel production was carried out with limited know-how under a controlled economy regime that involved conventional and lengthy ingot casting methods. Since then, India has come a long way to emerge as the second largest steel producer globally, and more than half of its high-grade steel is made through the value-added route of continuous casting. In 1973, amidst the restrictions of the licensing era, an engineer who worked with Britain's United Steel, Mr. Narendra K. Nair, brought the advanced European technology of continuous casting to India in technical collaboration with Concast AG, Zurich. Thus was born Concast India Limited.
That time, the challenge was to persuade the Indian government. If you recall, in 1960s and 70s, the government was not encouraging import of foreign technology. But I had to do a lot of paperwork, a lot of research, a lot of promotional work with the government, with consultants, to persuade them, look, this is a technology which must be considered, because otherwise India is not going to be produced quality steel at a competitive prices.
With humble beginnings, Concast India began reaching out to steelmakers in India for a technology shift in their operations. Soon, Indian companies entered the realm of producing value-added steel to meet the growing demands of key industries like automobiles, capital machinery, infrastructure and construction, amongst others. In fact, Concast India paved the way for setting up several mini steel plants in India by offering integrated solutions in melting with continuous casting. A decade later, in 1983, Concast India proved its mettle with scale and size. Tata Steel, known as Tisco then, entrusted Concast India with a large order for a 6-strand caster and allied systems as a turnkey project. Another big opportunity came with a similar project, executed for the Durgapur steel plant of SAIL. When the 90s heralded the era of globalization of the Indian economy, it posed two major challenges for Concast India. One was a question of its very own existence, and the other was exploring a worldwide market.
So that's when Concast came to us and look, they wanted to acquire my share and they wanted to set up a separate company in competition with us. We had a lot of discussions and agreement, and finally agreed to part ways. So I bought over their shares and we became a fully Indian company.
Having acquired the stake of Concast AG Zurich, Concast India ventured into the global markets on its own, and in the process won the hearts of many customers around the world. Over the years, Concast India developed large teams of technocrats, metallurgists, and multidisciplinary engineers, including R&D specialists, who have been constantly evolving with technology shifts in the global steel industry. In the process, Concast has become the preferred source of the widest range of casters with advanced automation, energy saving, and environment-friendly operations. A growing reputation built over the years and the continuous trust of customers across India and several countries worldwide made Concast India the envy of leading global companies.
Mr. Kawano from Mitsubishi Heavy Industries in Japan came to my office and said, Mr. Nair, we heard a lot about you. I've come to ask whether anywhere we could cooperate with you. And that discussion led to other discussions, and then others discussed. And 2 years later, we signed a contract and a marriage took place.
Today, Concast India ranks among the top global players with installations of 873 casters all over India and in 46 countries across South and Central Asia, the Middle East, and the African continent. Under the umbrella of Prime Metals Technologies Group, Concast India is now well positioned to play a significant role in providing the complete iron and steel making solutions for customers globally, thereby contributing substantially to the growth of the steel industry in India and around the world. A strong sense of commitment, integrity, and uncompromising quality are the hallmarks of Concast's enduring relationship with its customers. Whether it's a greenfield turnkey project or the revamp and modernization of an existing plant, the Concast team functions as a true partner in progress with its customers.
I saw 50 years ago that the opportunity where we are today, and then the 50 years, is an organization which is blooming, blossoming. So I think that is a big satisfaction for me.
Concast's remarkable success over the years is a result of your commitment to excellence, innovation, and customer satisfaction, which serves as an inspiration to us all. I am confident that your organization will continue to thrive and achieve even greater success in the future. A continuous mission of 50 golden years to transform the steel industry in India with world-class technologies, innovating constantly to serve the rapidly changing needs of the global market, driven by a collective commitment to customer satisfaction with a passion for perfection. For Concast India, it's a constant mission of achieving continuous progress for customers through a spirit of one team with one heart.